In Rio de Janeiro, Monday, massive crowds came out to celebrate one of the main events, the extravagant samba school parades. Our correspondent Stephen Gibbs joins us now live from Rio with more. Stephen, looks great behind you there.
That's right, Elaine. Once again, Rio putting on this amazing annual show to the world where 12 samba schools, the best samba schools in the city, parading past 75,000 people in pursuit of the coveted first place. Now, there might be a few people watching this who say, hang on, is this the Brazil we've been hearing about over the last few months? This is supposedly a troubled country. There have been protests, the crime rate is quite high, the economy's not doing too well. They might ask, what's all this about? I think the answer is that the Carnival here, particularly in Brazil, but in many ways across Latin America, is sacrosanct. It's a time when Brazilians just put aside all their troubles for a few days and party. And now my colleague, Lucrecia Franco, has more on that.
Rio's legendary Carnival has reached its peak. With a burst of color, splendor, and the best samba music and dancing, the 12 elite samba schools have kicked off their annual competition to win the title of Carnival champions. This year's parade is drawing extra attention from around the world because the city is. The Sambódromo, the 700-meter avenue, also known as the Samba Stadium, is not only celebrating its 30th anniversary. Rio is also getting ready to host the World Cup in June and the 2016 Summer Olympics. Brazil's top samba schools, which are like a football league's first division, haven't spared any expense to assemble a dazzling procession of floats, props and costumes. Together, the 12 schools are investing more than $40 million in a parade that features thousands of dancers and drummers. Carnival celebrations this year seem immune to widespread social unrest against the government's high spending on sporting events, such as the World Cup. Here, on the contrary, people say that they are in a party mood, but not for long.
For Rio citizens, Carnival is sacred. It's a moment to enjoy, and we always say real life will only start after Wednesday.
One samba school, São Clemente, however, chose to portray Rio's poor favelas, or slums, in a colorful but critical manner, stressing the need for peace, justice, and social inclusion.
We are bringing the voice of the slums, of the excluded, of the people that suffer day to day, people that leave the slums to work in the city, the workers.
The parade of Rio's best samba schools is being watched in more than 150 countries, and Rio's officials believe this is proof that Brazil is capable of organizing mass events and still bring out the best in its naturally happy people. Lucrecia Franco, CCTV, Rio de Janeiro.